This is Puerto Rican Panorama, a program that explores the challenging issues, cultural diversity, and multinational heritage of the Delaware Valley Latino community. And now, here's your host, Diego Castellanos.
Talking today to two authors who are also very well-known people in our Hispanic community of Philadelphia. And we're going to have some music on a show later on, so hang in there. One of my guests, seated next to me, is Clarimil Delker. She's an author, and lately she's been hitting the speaking circuit. You know, she's also an inspirational speaker. You'll hear her singing in a few minutes. But we're going to be talking about her book, and next to her is a repeat performance by Rosaura Torres. Repeat because she wrote a very successful book called Abuse Hidden Behind the Badge, and the book has done so well that she decided to come up with a Spanish language version of the book. So we're gonna tell you a little bit about that. Clarimil, you are very well known in the community as a singer. You recently added, your talents as an author. What brought about the idea of writing a book?
Diego, I've always wanted to write a book, as I love to write poetry and I've journaled all my life. But when I had a son, premature, and I went through a journey of just the miracle of his life, and then what he went through in the hospital, struggling to live for 45 days, and the aftermath after his passing, I decided to write a book about my story.
You lost the baby after 45 days?
Yes.
Wow. This is your only child?
My first and only child, yes.
Yeah. So the book then is essentially about your son?
Yes, it's about my son.
This one here? Okay, let me show you what the book looks like. Is this kind of it sounds to me like it's a downer. It's not a book that you would read for entertainment. Tell us a little bit about the book.
This book is more along the side of inspiration. It's a book that expresses hope and healing to any parent, to any person who's experienced a loss in their life.
Okay, and it just came out recently, so it's still yes. It's still kind of a novelty of sort. You lost a child. What was the diagnosis, the medical diagnosis?
Well, my son Noah was born premature at 25 weeks gestation. I was 6 months pregnant, and he was born with underdeveloped lungs, which he struggled with for the 45 days in his incubator. Did
the physicians say that was due to anything in particular?
Well, I had a shortened cervix, an incompetent cervix, and my water broke at 21 weeks of my pregnancy.
Yeah. But nothing, everything that happened was totally out of your hands. I mean, nothing yes. that you did. You were not involved in an accident.
Nothing.
You don't smoke.
No.
You don't drink. You don't do any of those things that could possibly hurt the baby.
Never.
So then anything that you could have done different to have this baby born healthy that's not the case.
Well, now knowing that I am a high-risk mother, I would have more precautions for the second time around.
What is your advice to people? I mean, you've lived through this and you have survived the pain. What is your advice for people undergoing situations similar to yours, where they have lost a dear one, lost a parent, lost a child at an early age? How do you survive something like that?
For me personally, I've been able to survive. I have a God that I serve and that I believe in. that allowed me to have this baby. I have a supportive family, a wonderful husband who's been by my side, and most of all, the certainty to know that I will reunite with my son again in heaven. That allows me to continue to breathe and move forward.
So in essence, your faith has carried you through this tragic moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's tell the viewers how they can get a copy of the book.
Yes, you can go to www.clarimildelker.com and you can place your order there, or you can wait a few weeks and it should be in the Barnes & Noble's bookstores within the U.S. and as well in a few weeks in Amazon.com.
So Barnes & Noble has already committed to to carry.
Yes, we're still working out some details, but it should be in the market, Lord willing.
Okay. What is the cost of it? What is it selling for?
For $14.99.
Okay.
And a portion of the proceeds will go to the neonatal intensive care unit at St. Christopher's Hospital for Children, right where my son was.
That is really nice to know. I saw you looking a little while ago and shaking your head.
I guess I'm a mother of 3, and I couldn't even imagine. But I applaud you for writing this story, because there are so many women who didn't handle things so well the way you're handling. I guess one of the questions, what made you decide to pick that title of your book? Not Noah, but I know that's your son's name, but the second part.
Rediscovering the lyrics of it as well. Actually, I was away with my husband, just having some time away to finish getting things together for the book. And actually, it was his idea, my husband Paul Delker, Noah's dad. And there's a song that's really dear to my heart. It's called "It Is Well." It's a hymn. And some of the lyrics say, "It is well with my soul." It's about a man, Horatio Spafford, who lost his 4 children as well. And he was able to continue to stand and wrote those words, "It is well." And not everybody can come to that point. And by no means am I not any hero here in this situation, but I can stand today a proud mother and say, "It is well with my soul. My son is no longer suffering in a hospital. My son is in heaven with Jesus."
The first time that I met you a while back, I met you at a place where at Esperanza, Nueva Esperanza in Philadelphia, where you were scheduled to sing, in fact, a gospel hymn, and even the music didn't come through the mic. There was something wrong with the mic, and you sang a cappella.
Yes, I did.
And it struck me, with 2 different thoughts. One is, here's a person who wouldn't let anything bother her. The fact that the music accompaniment didn't work, that ain't bothering her. She's gonna sing anyway. Your strong faith and your strong, belief in God and so forth, is, I think, what has caused a lot of your friends to admire you and to kind of look to you for leadership in this regard. So I too, as Rosa said, thank you for writing the book, and have a lot of respect for you. Now, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, Clarimil is going to sing one of those gospel songs that we were just talking about. So hang in there, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 2 minutes with a song from Clarimil Delker.